I would say Joe Bellman.
India G.
Max Walker likes to take a risk.
Alex Rose. 100%.
Zachary. Anna Chapman for her personality. She does come out with some cracking one-liners.
Alright, we'll go Anna
Yeah.
Chapman. Or I would say Zach Landau as well, for some reason. I can just see him trying to impress women. I don't know why. Sorry.
Ooh.
I think Rafi Safsadi.
Talia Fenton. You don't think that she's a rap star to look at her, but telling you she's got it on the inside.
Okay, yeah, Zach.
So Zach Ross.
Zach Ross.
Zachary
Zachary Letzer.
Yeah. I don't know if he'll sing, but he'll definitely stand there doing like shapes.
He does like that.
Yeah.
6 hours later.
It's got to be Noah Baron Cohen. Got to be.
No, BC.
Who's even musical?
Zach Green or Ben Good. They could be like...
That already sounds like a band.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
2,000 years later.
Josh Shack.
Rebecca Wilcoxon.
Yeah. Big heart.
Abby Wonder.
Definitely would be Ella Garay Ebner.
My lovely Ella. Ella Gary Ebner. If she hasn't done it already, she probably has.
Theron Klein. Could be Ruth Lorna.
I think Ruth Lorna.
Ruth Lorna, gonna change the world.
Maybe Noah Lightman?
Yeah.
I can see her having a passion for it. Noah Lightman. And sticking with it.
That would be the Farron twins.
No, Maeve Silver, definitely Maeve Silver. She always wanted to work with other students and students who are less fortunate. Absolutely amazing young woman.
Yeah, Noah Marsden. The assembly she did on FGM touched everybody. Yeah, so if anyone know Marsden.
Josh Cowan, something maths sciencey. It will be you, Josh, I'm telling you.
Well, I took some soundings here. I've got 4 names suggested. Zach Ross, Noah Marsden, Avid Silver, or Jack Margolis.
I'm not sure who's going to win it, but I think Adam Aradi won't win one.
Abby Wonder.
Definitely.
For music, teaching music to children in the developing world or something.
Ella Garay Ebner. Yeah, just doing something wonderful and bringing joy to people.
Nathan, presumably.
Nathan Anders.
Nathan Anders and Alex Rose.
Cool.
Followed by quite a few other people, actually.
Austin Gershel.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
I don't know why.
Because he'd probably say something.
Yeah. Austin Gershel, because he'd either offend someone or I feel like he'd fall asleep and they'd have to roll him out. I don't know.
Amelia Fantoni.
Josh Newman, because he looks innocent, but he's not.
Ooh, good question.
Abby Wonder.
I wonder why.
Voice. Oh my god. When her voice suddenly gets discovered.
Yes.
I feel like, yes.
Max Simmons for discovering that the world was really flat after all.
Zoom is already famous.
Zoom is already,
yeah.
he's already famous.
He'll be more famous.
We already have our famous. We have our little ingenue, Mr. Zoom Rockman, famous in his own lifetime, in his own lunchtime.
1 hour later.
Joe Rogrove, because he remembers all the flags of the world. As you say, I knew a lot of information that was going on, and that one I can say. A lot of them I can't. A lot of them I can't. I'd end up losing my job, wouldn't I? Let's face it.
2 hours later.
I think that we are going to see Benji Smokler appearing in the next film that wins an Oscar.
Yoni Wade, he's got that Steve Jobs thing going on, and I reckon it's going to happen.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Nathan Anders, because nothing keeps that boy down.
Noah Clarice. Acting.
Ruth Lorna.
Nathan Anders. I think Nathan Anders is going to be Prime Minister. Okay, that might be when I emigrate, but that's still that might be a good choice. Yeah.
And if Nathan becomes Prime Minister, I'm leaving the country, just for the record.
The thing is, most of our kids are media, so they're not really political.
Hey, the new media democracy is going to turn them around.
Yeah, okay. Nathan Anders. I think Nathan Anders.
Well, probably Max Simmons. I'm not saying I'd vote for him. I'm not necessarily saying he'd be a brilliant Prime Minister, but look at the line he has to follow.
Jennifer Harding knows what she wants, knows how to get it.
Oh, I think... Oh, I was going to say Aidan Raphael. I think he would run for it. Maybe not win.
Danica Morton. Not.
It's got to be Tilly Sawyer.
Ryan Isaacs.
Nathan Anders.
Definitely.
Nathan Anders.
Charlotte Levine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like nothing phases her. Is that... No?
No.
Why are you laughing? My yeah, really know.
Yeah, you were just so confident with it.
She strikes me as somebody that doesn't get phased by much. She's like, yeah, this is fun, I'll put it in my mouth.
Okay. Yeah. Charlotte Levine, Spider Eater. Okay.
You can take that bit out.
I'm thinking of how many tears have I seen? I've seen lots of tears from Holly, from Martha, Mimi.
I feel like maybe Becca Davis, because she'd enjoy it more than have an issue.
Who is most likely to replace Jeremy Kyle? I would say Simon Franks. I can just imagine him hosting a bit of Jeremy Kyle. Unfortunately, the DNA test has come through and you are not the father. I think I can imagine him doing that.
Jennifer Harding to present Jeremy Kyle. She's just so aggressive. She wouldn't put up with anything.
That's got to be Michael Samuels. Fascism. Everything's fascism.
Me and Zachary Lexa. No, me and Zachary Lexa.
I think that Nathan Anders would be right at the front and then...
Noah Lightman.
I don't know. You've got me. Mr. Lorimer.
Ooh. When I look around the common room, it looks like a number of people already have, so I don't think I need to answer that question.
Josh Newman. 100% Josh. Sorry, Josh.
Tomorrow.
Who would be totally Adam? Because he'd be playing Fortnite all the time. Adam Nahum.
Tomorrow for sure.
Austin.
I'm trying to think of some students who I'd like to. Oh, sorry, no, it's not like to. No, it's actually who would. Let me think.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Michael Samuel.
Yeah, they probably would find him first because he's just the loudest anyway. Yeah, Michael Samuel.
Is that a new drug or it says it is what it says?
there was somebody, there was someone who was quite accident prone. Actually, yeah, they broke my finger in netball. Oh yes, Noah Claire Reese, that's the one.
Zach Landau, I reckon.
Yeah.
Definitely Maddie Friedman.
Maddie Friedman.
Georgina. Sorry.
Maybe Emma Lyons.
Anna Chapman. I mean that in the nicest way. I didn't even hesitate. I mean that in the nicest way.
Yeah, in the nicest way, Anna, you're going to trip on air.
Univ. Yeah.
Sam Bromley for just being a pain in GCSE. But that's payback, Sam.
Alex, because he's always taking his shirt off, and it's all he can do not to show everyone his tattoos all the time. And Alex, just for the record, girls don't like it.
Who do I tell off on a regular basis for their lack of skirt?
Alia.
Alia, definitely. Alia, Ella, Gary Ebner, Maddie Friedman for her very short skirt, Charlotte Gold for her very short skirt.
Oh, see, I would have said Gabriel Sport for that because his butt is always out. It is. It is.
Aidan Raphael.
Mimi.
Day 2.
Zach Ross.
I was going to say, but it's not of themselves, but it's just, I keep thinking of Max Walker and Josh Burns.
Oh, yes.
Actually,
yes.
But it would be photos of themselves together, so they could look at each other always. So.
Day 3.
David Cohen-Morton.
David Cohen-Morton.
David Cohen-Morton.
Day 4.
Zach Letzer.
Has anyone got the potential to be a serial killer?
Gabriel for arguing.
Most likely to send someone to prison. I reckon Sophia Abramov is going to end up a High Court judge. Sorry, Sophia, that's what's happening in your life. Very strong sense of justice. It's a good thing.
That's quite easy because there's one member of the year who's already declared a criminal record on his UCAS form, and that's Adam Aradi. So I hope he's already there.
Jennifer Harding for stalking me. I love you.
Josh Shack. Very good, yeah, definitely Josh Shack. He's very likely to do some form of dodgy dealings and maybe...
Leo Solomons. I would like to not say what for.
We know Clarice for probably stumbling out of a nightclub, half in a dress, that sort of thing.
Grace Payden, the overnight model, though hopefully she'll be in the tabloids like for the right reasons.
You know, I feel like Charlie Ruff would, for like something that's for his entrepreneur skills.
Well, I think Abby Minot would be writing the tabloid.
Definitely.
For sure.
Possibly Nathan. But for what? Football hooliganism.
Noah Claire Reese. Definitely Noah Claire Reese. Yeah, for her earrings, more likely. And Noah, I have about 300 of your earrings in my drawers still, so if you'd like to collect them on a Friday, clearly.
I think probably Alex Rose, because he's just such a wheeler-dealer wide boy, he's going to make it.
Alex Rose, some sort of unprecedented feat of business acumen, a bit like Lord Sugar, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe Eli. Why? I feel like he's just quite lucky.
A Viv Silver, because he'll be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and he's going to know all of those answers.
So Robert Schrumer is going to sell his running app to Garmin and make a fortune. That's it. He's going to be a winner.
I'm going to say Samson Slater.
Zach Green, mostly out of forgetfulness.
Friedman. Jessie Friedman, living at home till she's 40. Sure, she'll be chuffed.
She loves it.
Adam Nahum.
Adam Nahum.
Most likely to win university. Now you might think that you can't actually win university. Having been to university, I'm telling you can win university. The answer to that question is Jade Smith, who is the winner of winners.
I feel like who comes in half asleep all the time? Well, I think that Noah Hurst-Ashua will turn up late or go to the wrong lecture hall every time, so he might. Who else?
Okay, so Hannah, Lauren, and Maddie.
Emma, Anna, and Sarah for partying way too hard and not actually doing any work.
Abby Minot.
It's probably Abby Minot, and I wouldn't want to be in that street fight with her, I've got to say.
Abby Minot and India G.
And I wouldn't want to come up against Jennifer if she got cross. She would probably be able to take somebody out.
David Cohen Morton, he has Unagi. You need to watch Friends if you don't know what Unagi is.
I think there's a few there. We could have Charlie Ruff, Leon Ross, Gabriel Spalter.
Gabriel Spalter? We're going with Gabriel Spalter.
Again, in the nicest way.
Yeah, in the nicest way, you're going to have massive fights in this place.
Meanwhile.